An FAA report obtained by the Associated Press, staffing in the control tower was not normal at the time of the crash.
You just hate to hear that. The report says that one air traffic controller was working two positions when it happened. That's very much going to be part of the NTSB investigation, along with a wide range of potential causes for the collision. Let's bring in Fox 13's Kylie Jones, who spoke with a former pilot in Tampa Bay who's flown into Reagan National many times. Hi there, Kylie. Give us some insight, or at least what kind of insight did they offer us as to how this really could have happened?
Yeah, Mark, well, that is still the big looming question that remains to be answered. Industry experts say something like this hasn't happened in more than a decade. Obviously, you heard that a couple minutes ago. But one pilot I spoke to, he said there are a number of factors that these pilots that fly in and out of Reagan National deal with. So there's likely not just one cause to be blamed.
American 472, Washington, 1 star, 32017. Did you see that?
That's the moment something went terribly wrong in the air over Reagan, Washington National Airport. As American Airlines Flight 5342 from Wichita, Kansas was landing, it suddenly collided over the Potomac River with a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter.
The first thought in my head was that particular approach.
Former airline pilot Kevin Fetters has flown this type of approach numerous times.
It can be kind of tricky because you're flying essentially towards one runway, and then you have to make a turn, fly away from that runway, and then line up for another runway.
Airline industry analysts say Reagan National is one of the most complex, densely populated airports in the country. But what went wrong?
What commands were issued to the pilots of both aircraft? What navigation aids did they have? What communications were shared? Did the pilots hear this? Did they respond?
Newly confirmed U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth says that crew aboard the Black Hawk was fairly experienced. He says they were doing an annual night evaluation and did have night vision goggles, which pilots say can pose visual challenges. On air traffic control tapes, a controller was heard asking the helicopter if it could see the incoming plane.
Pass 25, get the CRJ in flight. Pass 25, pass line is CRJ.
It's entirely possible that he could have been looking at the wrong aircraft.
Fetters says commercial planes have collision avoidance equipment.
But at the altitudes that they were flying, that equipment is muted because it's so low that it would pick up other aircraft.
As the NTSB tries to figure out where things went wrong, industry analysts say we could see lasting changes.
It may include requiring military aircraft to have certain types of safety hardware and software on them that interact with commercial aircraft better. It may require the pilots to wear or not wear certain equipment at night.
That investigation is expected to be lengthy and involving a number of different agencies.
Kylie Jones live for us tonight. Kylie, thanks much.